welcome to the area's only lifestyle program, PA Live. I'm Rachel Malik.
And this is Rachel Malik. It's her 1-year anniversary today. I'm Chris Bohinski.
You made me nervous at the pause.
It's just so great to hear that. And I am so thankful that we have you on this team here.
I'm so happy to be here. It feels like, I mean, what a fun year it has been. It's almost hard to believe it's only been a year because I feel like we've known each other for longer than that. Do you feel that way?
We haven't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, just known each other now as coworkers.
Right. But that's kind of crazy to think that a little over a year ago, we were strangers.
Yeah, the world was very different. You know, we were kind of reminiscing on your first day when guests were still coming here wearing masks.
We were still wearing masks in the office when I started. Like if you were to leave your desk, your mask was on. So it's just, even to think about that, it feels like so long ago. And because we've gone through so many kind of iterations of PA Live, I mean, hello, the new studio is the biggest version of that, but we were at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then we made the switch to 3. We had the whole Olympics block, which was a different time. So I think I've experienced a lot of different versions of PA Live, and that's made it feel kind of even longer. But wow, I'm just happy to kind of reflect on the year that's passed.
Many different things, but many of the same things, including this is a very familiar outfit.
Exactly. I was saving this to wear on the 24th. Same outfit,
which
just
is
a year later. Yes.
So you wore this exactly a year ago when you started this job.
My first PA Live show.
And I'd say it's a pretty lucky dress.
That's right.
You're here.
We made it to the year mark. There we are on the first day.
Oh, look at that. Nice photo.
Very nice. I just remember being so overwhelmed when I first began because there is a lot to learn even just on the production side. It was all so new to me. So now to be able to just put a show together, that's such a cool skill that I'm glad that I have.
Well, we're very thankful to have you and very thankful to have our awesome viewers.
So true.
I took to social media last night with a question. I asked if you can describe Rachel, what would you say, you know, a few words, a sentence, or here are some of their responses. You know, so many people had something to say.
It was really it's been so nice to scroll through these, Chris. This was such a lovely idea on your part, and it was such a nice thing to get to reflect on today.
Beautiful, intelligent, strong, a constant ray of sunshine.
Aww.
Everyone's congratulating you, saying you're great here. We want you to stay. We need you to stay. You're awesome. You're always happy. You're nice. You're kind. I mean, what didn't they say?
Wow, this is really filling my bucket right now, Chris. And you know what I did notice too that a lot of people said is that they really like the two of us together, that we've got a good thing going, and they like to see kind of our back and forth, and it's been nice to settle into that together now that we do know each other so well.
Bubbly,
but I'm glad
creative,
it's resonating.
Friendly, intelligent.
I love this. I'm going to watch the slideshow every night.
And a lot of people call you the arena girl or the Penguins girl or the baseball girl, you know, because of all the stuff you do with the Rail Riders and the Penguins. So it's funny because I know you as the PA Live girl.
PA Live girl.
Woman, I should say.
Yeah, lady.
Lady. Oh, that's
the PA Live lady.
Lady. Is that what the L stands for in live?
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Oh, very fun.
Congratulations. We're looking forward to the next year and the next year and the next year. And I know this is one of your favorite parts of your day.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking it's time to start talking about what's trending, that people are talking about online. We've got a double whammy of good topics today. First, Oscar nominations were announced this morning. Top of the list, the absurdist sci-fi film Everything Everywhere All at Once led the pack with a total 11 nominations.
That's amazing, 11. And it's always amazing because I don't want to sound ignorant, but I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I don't believe so. Have you? I'm sure you have.
Yes,
You're Miss Pop Culture.
Yes, I have. That was big at the Golden Globes, so I think that kind of set the tone for this. Also big, Banshees of Inisherin was huge, The Fabelmans. All Quiet on the Western Front was also nominated for Best Picture and a number of below-the-line categories.
Yeah, especially Elvis. That was the one that you saw with your family.
Rounding out the Best Picture noms, Avatar: The Way of Water, Elvis, like Chris said, Tar, Triangle of Sadness, Women Talking, and Top Gun: Maverick. That was cool to see on Best Picture list, huh? To see like a big box office smash.
Anything that Lady Gaga's a part of, you know, is going to win every award. Well, also too, we know a lot of you are probably were watching these celebrities or maybe seeing that on the news, but also logging into Ticketmaster this morning at 10 a.m. sharp to buy those Eagle tickets.
Yep, Ticketmaster was the only place fans could buy tickets for face value, and they were sold on a first-come, first-served basis. So you can imagine all the people that were logging on. And you remember one of the last times people were logging on in big numbers?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. So same thing kind of happened. As soon as people waited in that big long queue, finally able to purchase your tickets, Ticketmaster kind of booted them off the system. So they've got some work to do on cleaning up their user interface, but it just goes to show how many people are really excited to see the Eagles play.
Yeah, so good luck if you got the tickets, get in there, because I'm sure the traffic's going to be insane. But it's also neat that it's going to be getting played, you know, right here in our backyard.
Very, very cool. I think there's a lot of local fans that are willing to take that trip down the turnpike.
Yes, if someone said right now, Rachel, do you want to go to the Eagles game on Sunday?
I just realized when I said that, are they playing at home, the Eagles? Or
they are.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm like 99% sure.
I was nervous then that it was like at the 49ers stadium, and I was like, oh, just a trip down the turnpike, listen to me.
So would you go?
Cool. So I would go if tickets presented themselves to me, but I wouldn't pay any money.
Oh, really?
Like if somebody,
it's kind of like history.
If someone said like, oh, here's a ticket, you want it? I'd be like, of course I'll go and I'll get into it. I'll even buy an Eagles shirt or something. But I don't know that I would pay any of my own money.
Understood, because it's not your avenue.
Exactly.
Of
Taylor Swift, that's different.
Oh, you'd say take my money.
What's your PA life
take my
salary?
parents' house.
Take it.
Take the tree farm.
Take it. It's yours, Taylor.
You want to toss a break since it's your anniversary?
Absolutely. I hope you guys stick around. We've got a really great show. Don't go anywhere. More with PA Live right after this.